That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 16-point ball game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Now Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. And the Patriots got home, they dropped him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing here, Hurts. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That's fielded at the 46. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. Man, it'll be their football. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Has him running the comeback. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots trying to make some noise before halftime. Five men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down coming. They kick the running back in motion. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now with Jackson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Up and good from Blankenship. And that extends the lead to 20.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm and know the rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Working quickly here. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Butker with the extra point. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Back now, pressure on its way. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. And the Patriots make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the grab to start this one off. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The give now to Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Pass play coming here. Judy there to grab it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They send the tight end in motion. Walker on first down. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that one's unsuccessful.
Well, that throw came pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Prime getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
Sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurry throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It'll be a punt of 39 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Richardson now on second and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson on third. That finds Jacobs complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. No return on that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This is Walker on second. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. This time it's a pass. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and... Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts looking to throw. That one complete to Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Hurts throwing again. Got for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Catch is made in close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
14.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down throw here from Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
They've got a man in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. Now Walker. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Walker hauls it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Complete out to the right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous cut. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only gets this one down to the 9. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action with Richardson. Cut near the goal line. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's You're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
That's likely on the quick slant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give now from the gun. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They give it to him again. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal for Richardson. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots put up even more points in a win. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Offense up to the line fast. A play fake now hurts to throw. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Browns just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Staying with Walker. Has another lane. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Walker now from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Now an inside give to Walker. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. David Njoku, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here. He's throwing for it. And they pick him off again. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds his fullback. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The give here on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here he is on 3rd and long. He sends this one to the end zone. Big game downfield. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Patriots continue piling it on here in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots continue adding on to that lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts now from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. A bit of desperation on this. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call, and remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail that would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Cleveland. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Getting out to his left. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one. And they bring him down around the 34. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Loans the handoff. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26.